Don't worry, Daddy. I'll make you famous again. Famous line from this movie. If you like horror content, hit that like and follow button. I'm Randy, and this is one of my horror reviews. This week, 31 Days of Halloween Horror continues, with day 15 of Halloween Horror is Sinister. Probably, I think it was voted like one of the scariest movies of all time. I don't know about all time, but probably in the 2010s at least. This movie did creep me out a lot, and after rewatching it, there's still some jumpy parts that still get to me. Like, what the fuck? But, anyways, this movie is from 2012. It is directed by Scott Derrickson, from the director of The Black Phone, if you've seen that movie. But it stars Ethan Hawke from The Purge. Yeah. It also has Vincent D'Onofrio in it as a professor. And it has James Ransom, I think is his last name. He's from the It movies. It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2. But this movie is dark. If you want to check it out, I would watch it in the dark because it will scare you. Hopefully, it will scare you. But this movie centers around Ethan Hawke moving his family into this house. And this house is the home of this family that hung themselves in a tree in the backyard. So he is writing a book about these killings or these murders because it was unsolved and then one of the kids is missing. So he's trying to solve it. Not really solve it, but write a book about it. So anyways, he finds this in the attic. He finds this projector with these tapes, canisters, film canisters, and they're all labeled. They go back to 1966. Each one is one of the families that died. There's 5 families that have been murdered. And it goes back to 1966 with drownings, where they all drowned mysteriously in a pool. I think there was another one that they caught their car on fire. They burned alive in a car. Another one is they got their throats slit. Fourth one, they hung themselves in the tree. And what was the 5th one? Oh, the 5th one was a lawnmower. Yeah, that part of the movie made me jump. Because I forgot about that scene where the little girl runs her parents over with a lawnmower. It just happens on screen and you're just like, what the fuck? But anyways, there's 5 murders and he's doing an investigation on these murders. He also gets help from James Ransom, which is a deputy sheriff in the town. He's like a fan of his because he's such a celebrity. But he tries to help him out with the murders and do an investigation and gives him help and starting him to help research this stuff. And anyways, stuff starts going on in the house with Ethan Hawke. He starts seeing things. The projector starts coming on at night by itself. He finds these pictures of... Ooh, I just got goosebumps. He finds these pictures of this creature in each of the videos. And he prints them out and the creature just is there. It looks like a guy, but his face he has no eyes and his mouth is covered, and you find out that this guy / demon is named Bagul. Vincent D'Onofrio comes in and says, He's a professor, and he's been studying this sort of occult demon worship, and this demon pattern is called Bagul, and he's the eater of children. Um, and come to find out, he lives in the images that you take of him, and they lead to his realm. Well, whoever watches those images, Bagul possesses the person, and they become his, like, he gets their children. So it's kind of creepy. I would like, I'm curious to know if this is probably fake, but if Bagul is a real demon or not. So interesting. The backstory of this character, and the way he appears on screen is really jumpy and creepy sometimes. But anyways, Ethan Hawke, finds out about all this, and he tries burning the projector, burning the film canisters, and it doesn't work. Well, in the meantime, throughout this whole movie, there's been 3 signs of the Bagul character, his worshipping or whatever. There's been a scorpion up in the attic, there was a snake in the attic, and there was a barking dog in the backyard. Well, all these like factor in to the Bagul sighting, and you find out towards the end of the movie, which is a really fucked up ending, that their family, Ethan Hawke's family, has a connection to all the other 5 families because they lived in a house where a murder occurred. So like the 1966 family killed themselves in that house. The next family lived in their house and then moved to a new house and then died. The next family lived in their house and then moved to a new house after supernatural events, and then they died. So you see Ethan Hawke moved into this house where these events occurred, and then they just left town again to go back to their normal house, wherever they're from, and then they're going to die. So they're all connected. So Ethan Hawke finds this. He finds the projector and the tapes again in his attic at his old house, and he's like, "What the fuck? Like, what is going on?" Well, you find out that his daughter, because he's got 2 kids. It's him and his wife and 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Well, you find out at the end of the movie that this little girl fucking drugged Ethan Hawke and the rest of his family. Drugged them into the living room. And that's when she says, "Don't worry, Daddy, I'll make you famous again." Because he was looking for his next big break with a book that he was trying to write. So she's like, "I'm going to make you famous again, Daddy." So she picks up the film recorder and starts filming everything. She takes an axe and she chops them all to pieces. Ethan Hawke and his wife, her brother, and then she's filming the end, and the dead children from the past are stuck in the film, and they're watching her. Well, then Bagul comes up behind her and grabs her and takes her into the film, into his realm. And basically, that's the end of the movie. Yeah, it's fucking creepy. It's fucking creepy and fucking weird. Check this out. Damn it, I forgot to see if this was streaming on anywhere. Google it. I'm sure you can find it. Also buy it. Support physical media. But yeah, that's day 15 of Halloween Horror. Like and follow for more. Day 16 coming up tomorrow. Well, next. So yeah. Have a good one. Oh, one thing I wanted to say real quick is Ethan Hawke found out that the little kids, the ones that have been missing, are the ones that killed the families. So it wasn't Bagul, it was actually the little kids. So very interesting. So yeah, Check it out.